Welcome to the first Cotton Cast, where Will Bettendorf, Director of Cotton USA Supply Chain Marketing, Cotton Council International, joins us from Memphis, USA. So when did the Cotton Council International sourcing tours start and why were they established?
Well, since we were established in 1955, Cotton Council International has always marketed U.S. cotton and U.S. cotton-rich products to the cotton textile supply chain. However, it wasn't until 2003 that we formalized our Cotton USA supply chain marketing program and the related activities within our official marketing plan. So what prompted CCI to start the supply chain marketing program was the WTO's elimination of the textile quotas. And so effective January 1st, 2005, there were no more quotas within the WTO member states. And at that same time, or just prior to that, China entered the WTO in late 2001, so that when 2005 arrived, China was in a prime position to benefit from the WTO quota elimination. Other countries soon realized that without the quotas, they would have to either get out of the textile trade business or to prepare to compete with China. And the result was that the traditional sourcing models for a lot of the brands and retailers out there totally changed. The buyers had to start looking at China, but they also had to start looking at new unfamiliar markets, which CCI coincidentally knew very well. Historically, CCI worked closely with many of the textile mills, in particular those mills with cotton spinning capabilities, because it was those companies that imported our cotton. Due to our knowledge of the spinning mills and what they produced, our friends in the trade, the brands and the retailers, who purchased the fabrics and the garments or the home textiles, would ask us for our opinions of the different companies, as well as recommendations of companies that could produce certain types of products. Now, as these requests started to escalate in early 2000, as the quota system began to get dismantled, we soon realized that the industry had a great need to learn more about new suppliers in various textile-based economies. And after careful consideration, we decided to launch our supply chain marketing program to help the buyers meet suppliers from various countries with strong textile economies. Examples of those countries are Turkey, China, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Mexico, etc. And the most efficient way to do this is with our buyers tours.
So why do you feel that they are becoming such an important tool for buyers in this day and age?
Well, the garment and home textile retail industry is famous for its fast-paced business culture. The buyers are very, very busy people with little extra time on their hands. And our Cotton USA supply chain marketing buyers tours make life easier for the buyers because we first find out what products the buyers are looking for, and then we develop tours specifically designed for those products. So it's a very focused approach to sourcing. And to save the buyers time, we vet the suppliers that we introduce to the buyers. During the tours, CCI identifies suppliers of only the products that the buyers need. And so the suppliers are confirmed also to have track records of working internationally, and they are able to communicate in English, and they meet the leading international social and ethical compliance standards. You know, imagine if you're a buyer looking for a new product or a new supplier at a large trade fair. You're basically searching in the dark to a large degree because you don't know very much at all about a lot of these companies, versus when you attend one of CCI's buyer tours, we take care of a lot of that initial vetting system for you. Our program has a way of kind of fast-tracking the entire sourcing process for the buyers. And plus, it makes the suppliers happy because they meet only those buyers that hold real potential for doing serious business. So for both sides, it's a win-win situation.
So which tours are especially popular with buyers?
Well, all the tours that we've conducted have been very popular because we go only to where the buyers want to go. During each tour, we survey the buyers to ask them various questions. And we ask them, of course, about their experience on that tour, but we also ask them general questions such as what countries are most interesting for the buyers to consider. That would be to consider as either a new market or even an established market, because maybe within an established market they want to look at other suppliers within that market. We also ask them information such as what months work best for the buyer and how much notice they need in order to plan to attend a buyer tour.
And what's the best success story that has emerged from a sourcing tour?
That's a good question. Success for us is when a buyer and supplier meet, they like each other, and they decide to do business together. But unfortunately for you, I can't give those details because all of the information that we receive back from our buyers is kept on a very confidential basis. However, I can tell you that we've been conducting the buyer tours for almost 6 years. We've had 18 tours to 7 different countries. We've had 120 different companies attend. Oftentimes they will send multiple people or multiple buyers from the same company. And on our part, we have plans to continue with the buyers tours for the foreseeable future. Most of the companies who participate are companies that are well known. They are leaders in their respective fields, and they're very well known. Also, you have to remember that the Cotton Council is a nonprofit trade association, so we have no financial benefit from any of our activities. The only reason that we continue with the different projects, like the buyers tours, is because they succeed in achieving our goals of promoting U.S. cotton and items made with U.S. cotton. And we continue because there's a demand out there among the trade.
Where can you find out more about these sourcing tours then?
The best way to learn about the sourcing tour is to attend one of them. And actually this spring we have 2 coming up. The first is for denim and knit top buyers. It'll go to Turkey from the 30th of March to the 3rd of April. That's basically the first week of April. And then the second tour is the first week of June, and that will go to Jakarta, Indonesia. And there we'll meet suppliers of woven fabrics and garments, and we'll also have suppliers from Thailand and Vietnam. So within that tour, you'll get to meet suppliers from 3 different countries. Also, on our website, www.cottonusa.co.uk, we have generic information about the tours. Better yet, if you're going to be at the upcoming big textile trade fair, such as Heimtex in Frankfurt in January, or Premier Vision or TexWorld in Paris in February, please visit our booth at Cotton Council International or our sister company, Cotton Incorporated. And there you can learn a lot more information about these programs.
Well, thank you, Will, for that insight into the world of sourcing tours. Thank you for listening to this Cottoncast.